Regional Operational Director, Depa Interiors LCC, Mr. Hasnain Mehzi, representing the guest of honor, Mr. Haitham Tukan, Group CEO of Depa Interiors, Chief Executive Officer, XCOM Project Management Consultants, Platinum sponsor of the event, Mr. Utpala Jayavira, Commercial Director, Green Future Technical Services, Gold sponsor of the event, Mr. Ibrahim Hegase, representing Sri Lankan Quantity Service Association, U.A.E, Professor Indramansa Samatunga, representing Sri Lankan Professional Association, U.A.E, Mr. Venu Naramasa, Partner Development and Public Affairs Manager, Royal Executive of Channel Surveyors, Mr. Andrew Pino, President, Sri Lankan Welfare Association, Mr. Shanaka Perera, Chief Business Development Officer, MEA Engineering Services, Mr. Lek Azam, Commercial Director, Depa Interiors SLC, Mrs. Rita Arnaud, Co-Representative, Institute of Sri Lankan Quantity Surveyors, Mr. Dampati Kambu, Co-Representative, Institute of Sri Lankan Quantity Surveyors, Mr. S.G.A. Diplomats.
We bring this event back to life after almost 4 years of silence due to unprecedented pandemic which changed the world to a new normal. Speaking of pandemic, ladies and gentlemen, it was a darker period which took away millions of lives, as in giving a hug to a loved one considered as a crime. Sneezing in public was an act of violence, wherein a mask became an essential part of our daily attire, and more importantly, working from home, remote meetings became the modern way of connecting with people.
Indeed, ladies and gentlemen, we were able to bring the knowledge and experience not only to the U.A.E, but also around the world to the doorstep of our members. We are proud to say that this transformation, sharing different practices across the world, SLQS UAE now have become the epicenter of quantity surveying profession, knowledge and practices. That's not the best part. With this transformation, we are supporting thousands of Sri Lankan quantity surveyors in our motherland who are not exposed to international practices. We help them to familiar with international standards and enhance their careers and most importantly, to ready for the international market. Our vision, ladies and gentlemen, to make sure Sri Lankan quantity surveyors are the leading quantity surveying service providers and professionals in the world. With that in mind, we focus of our mission of delivering diligence. We are taking smaller steps today to deliver leap of results tomorrow. We enhance our APC programs, resulting Sri Lankan quantity surveys across the world to be better prepared for RICS and AIQS professional interviews. And this is part of our much devised general CPDs with a specific focus toward the future development of our industry.
Dear representatives of investors, consultants and contractors, when you hire a Sri Lankan quantity surveyor, you just don't hire him or her. You hire a fleet of professionals who are behind them to ensure that him or her, you hire the best standard of services. Believe me, when I say this, those fleet of professionals are well experienced and possibly gone through every scenario that could happen in our industry. Most importantly, they may have not won their encounter when it comes to a specific matter, but they will make sure from the lesson learned, others who may come across the same difficult situation will win the encounter for sure. We encourage our members to go to their superiors not only with the problem, but also with a solution to the problem. Isn't that the dream of any manager? This is, ladies and gentlemen, SLQS UAE. This is who we are. Now, coming back to the event, today we have a line of activities prepared for you. We made an effort to bring a glimpse Sri Lankan traditional entertainment to this event for you to witness a small part of our rich culture. We welcome distinguished guests from all around the world, diplomats, industry professionals, leaders of academic institutions, and esteemed representatives from various business entities who grace this occasion. And of course, our beloved SLQS UAE members and their families are at the heart of this gathering.
In order to deliver the welcome speech, I cordially invite the Secretary of SLQS UAE, Mr. Jagat Kirtisuriya.
Good evening, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It's with immense pleasure and honor that I stand before you today as we gather for the 36th annual SLQS get-together in the U.A.E. Your esteemed presence at this significant event amplifies the richness of our gathering. Allow me to extend a warm welcome to our distinguished guests. This annual gathering is a celebration of our collective achievements, dedications, and commitment to excellence. We take pride in our 35 years legacy and look forward to contributing even more in the coming years. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Lecturer. A small announcement. The Kids Corner is ready, so you can attend your children to the Kids Corner. Next, it's time to enjoy a vibrant performance that's a wonderful blend of grace and energy. For that, I cordially invite the dancing group of Rangadari Dancing Academy to the stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we celebrate not only the strength of our community, but also the remarkable individuals who contribute to its success. First, I have the immense privilege of introducing our guest of honor, Mr. Haitham Tokan, the esteemed Chief Executive Officer of Depart Group. Unfortunately, due to unforeseen circumstances, Mr. Haitham is unable to join us in person this evening. While we deeply regret his absence, we are grateful for his well wishes. However, SLQS UAE is incredibly fortunate to have Mr. Hasnain Mehdi, the Regional Operations Director of Depart Interiors LLC, graciously representing Mr. Haitham and the entire Depart Group. Also, we have Mrs. Rita Anand, who is the Commercial Director of Depart Interior. Thank you for your presence, and I would like to kindly invite Mr. Karna Noinda to give a token of appreciation on behalf of the Mr. Haitham Token. I would like to invite here Mr. Hasnain Mehdi. Now let's shift the spotlight to our esteemed chief guest for the evening, His Excellency Uday Induratna, the Sri Lankan Ambassador designated to the United Arab Emirates. His influence transcends borders of Sri Lanka and U.A.E. His Excellency's multifaceted contributions in shaping positive global wealth creation are a testament not only to his exceptional leadership, but also to his unwavering dedication to our motherland, Sri Lanka. While we are grateful for His Excellency's continuous support to the SLQS and Sri Lankan community over here, he sent his best wishes for today's event as he is unable to attend due to unavoidable reasons. However, our celebration continues with the presence of our distinguished guest, the Honorable Mr. Alexi Gunasekara, the Sri Lankan Consul General to Dubai and the Northern Emirates. His unwavering dedication to serving our nation and fostering strong ties between Sri Lanka and the U.A.E. deserves our highest recognition. Let's hear a few words from the Honorable Mr. Alexi Gunasekara.
Distinguished guests, all the members of Quantity Service Association, first of all, let me thank all of you for inviting me to this large gathering. When I entered this hall, I felt really happy to be with among you all. I know as Quantity Service Association, or members of the Quantity Association, what a lot you have contributed. I am proud to say that you, as Quantity Service, you have set an example for other professionals to follow. You have actually raised the Sri Lanka standard in U.A.E. Even before coming to U.A.E., I got to know you all, the contribution. I know if U.A.E. celebrated 52 years of national or independence, I think today you are celebrating 36 years. Even before you started this association, you all were here. That shows how much your association and your professionals have contributed to this country. Maybe Sri Lanka may not have recognized you to that level. When Sri Lanka didn't utilize your professionalism, you all came here and you have contributed to this country's economic development. That I always say whenever I meet with our rulers in Sri Lanka, I have told that we should recognize your association in a very better way in Sri Lanka. And even when I presented my letter of commission to the Foreign Ministry, these officials were talking about the contribution made by our domestic workers. But then I told them, a apart from our domestic workers, you get about 1,800, if I am correct, contingency surveys. That means more than 50% of the contingency surveys are provided by Sri Lanka for the development of your country. I'm quite sure, very near future, they also will recognize your contribution to this economy. And seeing this large crowd, it remembers me what my father told me long time back. He said, when we shall work to a mighty purpose, one man from shore to shore, when the stranger become brothers and sisters, the task of the association is over. I have traveled to many countries. I have worked in few embassies. I have never seen this type of gathering representing Sri Lanka professionals. You have doctors, you have engineers, or the contingency service. Even in Sri Lanka, sometimes when you say contingency service, they used to ask the question, actually what do they do? Right? That's true, right? But I also learned that. I know, although we don't understand the value you add, whatever the building that I see or we see in Dubai, I'm quite sure at least one of you have contributed. That is the feeling that I am proud to say that 26 years is not an easy thing. So now, I always say this, we have to always achieve something. So up to now, we have achieved something. I saw some pictures, I saw some of my colleagues also in those pictures. I saw Dami also at a very young age in those pictures. Still you are going strong, and all of you are going strong. So you have achieved something. If you look back, you can feel proud of what you have achieved. Always preserve what you have achieved. But then you look at the future and see what you have not achieved. Then for the next few years, try to achieve what you have not achieved. At the same time, you mentioned also, try to help other contingency areas in Sri Lanka also to come to this level, to find opportunities, especially in U.A.E. or in the Gulf region, because I know that there's a huge demand in the Gulf region for contingency survey. I'm quite sure with your professionalism, you can create that opportunity for freedom. So while saying that, nobody has not recognized to the extent the contribution that you have made to Sri Lanka. We talk of remittance, but the professional remittance, we may not have recognized that. Now I see what a lot you have contributed to the Sri Lanka economy, not only the U.A.E. economy, and you have contributed to the Sri Lanka economy as well. When I was coming here, even Amal said, tell them, okay, to create more opportunities for Sri Lanka. I know that as a professional association, you do that and try to do more. And I'm quite sure in the near future, this country also will understand your contribution, and all other countries also will follow suit. Seeing this kind of large gathering representing one professional association. Now we have in the professional association umbrella, we have the Bankers Association, Hospitality Association, Quantity Surveyors, Chartered Accountants, all are there. Now it's time for you all to get together and for us to support you to rebuild Sri Lanka in whatever the way. Recently, our President, Ranil Wickremesinghe, attended the COP28. We saw the way Sri Lanka played a major role in leading the developing world in the environment protection, climate change. We put forward 3 proposals. One is to establish a climate change university in Sri Lanka that support most of the countries very well recognized as extended their support. And the belt initiative, tropical belt initiative, and the Justice Forum, Environment Justice Forum. So these are the initiatives made by Sri Lanka. Likewise, now it's time for you all to join hands with us, join hands with the government of Sri Lanka to show your strength in U.A.E. Very soon, we have actually proposed to sign a comprehensive economic partnership agreement with U.A.E. That is what lacking here with Sri Lanka and U.A.E. India has signed within 88 days a comprehensive economic partnership. Pakistan will sign soon. Turkey has signed, EU has signed. And we propose this time and it will be signed. Once it is signed, I think your profession will be more recognized. So next year, when we attend this one, I'm quite sure we will come up with a better standard. I will make sure that with the ambassador, we will give you that position, that level of recognition to all of you. Today, actually, I complete 5 months here. It's 5 months. For the 5 months for the Quantity Surveyors Association, I think I have attended 3 events. 3 events. Right? I'm proud. You have already set the example. Take this. Keep Sri Lanka flag flying high in U.A.E. Wherever you. So that is the message that I can give you. Thank you once again for inviting me. And I know that the ambassador could not attend today, but the embassy is represented. Let's work together and make Sri Lanka proud. Thank you once again. God bless you.
Honorable Consul General, distinguished guests, fellow quantity surveyors, ladies and gentlemen. It's nearly 4 years since we met on a platform of this nature for the last get-together. Just 2 years prior to that, we saw a construction industry giant, university, Plan India, going bust. And there were shivers going up the spine of the construction industry because it was to pull down with it some 400 other companies who were doing business with them. Last year, we saw the similar thing happening here in the U.A.E. Another construction industry giant internally here, Arab going bust. That's not the end of the story. We hear rumors of other construction industry stakeholders at the brink of bankruptcy. Last year we saw a committee made by 4 banks selling in auction one of the landmark buildings on Sheikh Zayed Road, which was housing an international hotel. Because the owner, who was also the contractor, could not pay the loan that he got from 4 banks to build it. And it was sold for nearly half of what it was worth. Sad to see these things, but it's true, it's happened. One would wonder, ladies and gentlemen, whether it is safe anymore to enter into a contract or a subcontract. And that is where we quantity surveyors will have to give a hand to ensure that we go back to where we were originally and not let these things happen again. Though we quantity surveyors start our career as measurers and valuers, only few stay in that particular measuring, valuing position for the rest of their career. The rest progress from there. and become contract administrators, advisors to companies, become dispute resolvers or teachers like me. And in those positions, we advise developers regarding the contracts that they should draft, and we advise the contractors to look for any traps in those contracts when they come to us to protect the contracting companies, to ensure that the contracts are safe. Over the years, you saw one of my video clips out there. I said we started as brick counters, but over the years, the quantity survey has become the leading member of the building team, advising the rest of the team on contractual aspects, formation of contracts and administration of contracts, because, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, the designer, the architect, the project manager, the engineer, the planner are not given legal education during their academic years or the formative years in their career. It's only the quantity surveyor who has got the principles of law as a subject in their foundation degree. But that too is only principles of English law, ladies and gentlemen. But in this country, the contracts and subcontracts are not governed by English law. They are governed by the U.A.E. law. And therefore, there is no option, my fellow quantity surveyors. You have to take up U.A.E. law as one of your upskilling requirements, enhancement of your competences, if you are going to advise the construction industry in the U.A.E. so that the present difficulties that the industry is facing will not happen in the future. We see a lot of incorrect practices out there. We see claims being prepared by people who do not know the parties' entitlements, rights or their limits. And therefore, either the claim is inadequate, that is why it fails, or when it is going to the other party who have to determine it, certify it, they are not aware about the contractor's actual requirements, because reading and understanding a contract is not understanding A to Z of what is written in it. It has to be read with a host of legal principles, ladies and gentlemen. So as Mr. Honorable Consul General Alex mentioned a little while ago, let us see what we have not done so far and improve ourselves. I'm not here, of course you are not here to listen to another CPT web. I have allocated only 5 minutes. I think I have taken already 4 minutes of it. So what I have done is to write a 1,500 word 3-page article into your souvenir tonight. You won't have time to read it tonight when you are going to listen to Rukanta and Raini singing there, and dancing groups like what we saw a little while ago, dancing here. You will not have time to read your souvenir, so take it home, find a slot and find a place where you are not disturbed. Digest every word in it. The new year is round the corner, ladies and gentlemen. It would be the time to turn a new leaf. Find out where you need your upskilling of the competences, the requirement. Sri Lanka Quantity Surveyors, SLQS UAE committee provides you great opportunities in this way, ladies and gentlemen. They are all free of charge. They don't charge from them. Over the past 1.5 years, we saw several CPDs each week, a lot of opportunities for Sri Lankan quantity surveyors to become members of professional institutions, RICS, AIQS, IQSSR. When you join an institute of that nature, you are governed by a code of professional conduct. You don't even accidentally veer into incorrect practices. There are a lot of incorrect practices out there. Getting paid is a big problem today, a topic we don't discuss in forums of this nature. but it is true. And therefore, everyone who is involved in drafting a contract, unfortunately, we don't bring in a lawyer, except it is a mega project to draft the main contract. But for normal projects, it is the quantity surveyor who is asked to draft the contract. All the subcontracts and supply agreements are drafted by quantity surveyors. And therefore, it is in our hands, ladies and gentlemen, to ensure that we will have safe contracts in the future. And parties would treat each other with respect and goodwill and trust, which is lacking in the industry today. The first thing that we do as a risk assessment when we receive the tender documents is not to see whether there are buildability, constructability risk, financial risk or legal risk. We look at who this developer is. What is his track record? Did he pay the contractor in the last project? With suspicion, we start. That has to stop. U.A.E. law requires the parties to enter into contracts in trust and goodwill and perform the contracts in good faith. We have to restore that position. So it is in the hands of the quantity surveyors, ladies and gentlemen. Let us take that as a challenge into the future and see what more we can contribute to the construction industry in the U.A.E. Thank you very much.
Professor, kindly wait with us for a moment. I'd like to invite our treasurer of the Central SLQS Committee, Mr. Hussein Mullah, to present with a token of appreciation to our beloved professor. As we delve deeper into the realm of professional excellence, I'd like to welcome a representative from the Royal Institute of Chartered Surveyors, and simply, as everyone knows, RICS, the most sought-after professional qualification for quantity surveys worldwide. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me welcoming Partner, Development and Public Affairs Manager for RICS in the U.A.E, Mr. Andrew Minihan. Andrew, we would like to hear a few words from you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, the welcome and hospitality that I've received this evening has been absolutely fantastic. I've never experienced anything like it. So genuinely, thank you so much to everybody that I've met so far this evening and to the SLQS for an absolutely fantastic warm welcome. I'm going to be checking my notes a lot during this quick 3-4 minute speech. The last time I gave a speech, it was at my wedding in April. I got up, gave what I thought was a very intriguing, engaging, funny speech, sat back down, and within 5 minutes my sister came over to me and said, "You never mentioned your mother." I looked over across the room and there she was sitting at a table with us. And I thought, oh God, I can't believe I did that. The next evening, we were out at a dinner again, 30, 40 people. My wife was looking at me, my sister was looking at me. They said, maybe say a few words now. I said, okay. Prepared something off the top of my head, raised the glass, said, can I have everybody's attention? I just want to say a few words. And I went into another speech. And again, I was telling some inappropriate jokes that I won't repeat for you this evening. But I thought again, it was a very engaging, funny, a speech that everybody enjoyed. I sat back down, looked at my wife and said, what did you think of that? And she said, yeah, it was okay, but you forgot to mention your mother. So, to avoid making the same mistake again, I just want to open with thanking and mentioning somebody who has been extremely important and supportive to the RICS and in fostering the relationship between the RICS and the SLQS. And that is, of course, Mr. Jaggett, who is sitting up here. Thank you so much, Jaggett, for all the support. The hard work, the communication, everything you've done to date has really fostered a strong working relationship between your organisation and the RICS. I think your members are very, very grateful for the work that you have done, and I just wanted to especially call an action to that and just say thank you very much. All the work you've done to date has been absolutely fantastic, so thank you, Jack. The relationship between the SLQS and the OICS has gone from strength to strength over the last 18 months. We've seen a massive amount of engagement with our candidates in terms of enrolment processes and preparing for final assessment and becoming members. We work together on a lot of common grounds and have very, very similar goals, such as working to qualify at the highest level, trying to deliver best practice to our clients and within industry, and following international standards to the highest level and trying to deliver the best service where we can. I think the relationship has grown and the members from both organisations have had a positive impact, not just on their own work that they do, but on the wider market. By delivering high-level surveying and built environment standards, this inevitably leads to more trust and confidence within our market. And as we know, foundation and trust is the benchmark for growth within any market, regardless if that's built environment or anything outside of that. The future looks bright. Myself and Jagat have already been discussing a number of opportunities for the RICS and the SLQS to continue collaborating and really try and offer something more than what's already in place for the members of your organisation and our organisation. So we are looking at opportunities to collaborate in terms of support around enrolments, qualifications and assessment preparation. So I look forward to working with you all again in the future. I'll finish now by saying thank you again for the hospitality and warmth that I've received this evening. Really looking forward to the rest of tonight, so let's all enjoy it together. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Andrew. I would like to invite Mr. Lanil Gunratna, one of our senior members of SLQS UAE Current Central Committee, to present the token of appreciation to Mr. Andrew Millennium.
जागी हूँ ना सोई हूँ, ख्यालों में तेरे खोई हूँ। जागी हूँ ना सोई हूँ, ख्यालों में तेरे खोई हूँ।
قول لي متى أشوفك أنا متى، عياني الشوق نار هيجا في قلبي. آي 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 خبي حبك أنا حليم فضوح، أنا من اللي بيا. آي 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 آي
हमें भी प्यार हुआ, मुलाकात की है घड़ी अब। आई 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 नींद में भी लबों पे नाम तेरा, बन के मैं रहूं तेरी परछाई। आई आई आई
خليتيني بلا بك مهموم، مو حلواش باقي غن فرح في يوم. عاش من دنيا غادي بغيابك نعيش، واخا نبغي ننسى قلبي ما يبغي.
तुझे मेरे लिए मुझे तेरे लिए है बनाया गया, और हर जाई। आई आई
Ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to declare our platinum sponsor, XCOM, who is globally recognized as a Sri Lankan company who serves the quantity surveying profession across the borders. I cordially invite CEO Mr. Utpala Jayaveeran to share the stage with us.
Good evening, dear ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I should mention that as a company who has deep Sri Lankan roots, we are glad to be the sponsor for this 36th annual SLQS gathering. We are honored to be the sponsor. And I'm going to give some brief introduction about our company now. We have established our company in 2017 in Dubai and expanded to Sri Lanka and Saudi Arabia by 2021. And currently we have 26 number of staff in Sri Lanka and 10 number of staff in Saudi Arabia and more than 120 staff in Sri Lanka. So altogether we have more than 150 staff, which is making us the largest cost consultancy firm in Sri Lanka in terms of numbers. And at the moment we are working with leading developers in U.A.E, namely like Emma and Naki, engineering office, and the prominent cost consultants, and we are working with contractors as well. And I would like to say that just within 2 years of inauguration in Saudi Arabia, we were able to work with a couple of Saudi key government projects, and we are proud to achieve that milestone. In addition, we keep expanding our business to UK markets as well. We have 2 branches in Sri Lanka. The branch in Kurunegala is totally dedicated to handle the UK projects. And just we would like to highlight a couple of things about us, why to choose us among these all 27 firms. We deliver our services in timely, efficient manner, and we have a reputation to do that, and we are proud of that. And we have well qualified, well experienced, talented staff who's our backbone, and we are thankful for our staff, the milestones that we have achieved. We provide always guidance to them, especially to achieve their professional goals. And just Andrew spoke about the collaboration between SLQS and RICS. We also just provided induction session from RICS for employees to get that RICS professional qualification. We are guiding them. And we are RICS regulated firm, and we have ISO 9001 certification as well. So I should not forget to mention that during this remarkable journey, over 6 years, we have got many support from Sri Lankan quantity surveyors here. So we are thankful for that. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to conclude my brief introduction about our company. And thank you very much. Have a good time, and Happy New Year in advance. Thank you very much.
And now, let's move on to the next segment that celebrates exceptional career achievements gained by our SLQS UAE members. We are thrilled to present these special awards for career milestones, recognizing outstanding contributions made during the period. These awards honor not just professional success, but also the passion and dedication that drive our community forward. I would like to invite Mr. Alexei Kunratnan just to present this award, please. The first award for the career achievement for the year of 2020 presented to Mr. Chamil Rajapaksha. If Chamil not available, can any of his colleagues come and collect the award, please? Mr. Chamil Rajapaksha, an Associate Director at Bleeds, is a beacon of excellence in the field of contracts and commercial management. His leadership and expertise in overseeing major clients exemplify his commitment to fostering innovation and driving success. Beyond his professional role, Chamil is a dedicated advocate for professional development within the Sri Lankan content serving community in the U.A.E. His voluntary contribution as a CPD speaker for SLQS UAE have earned him immense respect and popularity in the region. With a wealth of experience and a profound dedication to empowering others, Chamil stands as a true catalyst for progress and mentorship within our community. The second award for career achievement presented to Mr. Sivakaran Kanagaratnam. Please give a round of applause to Mr. Sivakaran Kanagaratnam. He's an esteemed Associate Director at DLU International, overseeing operations in the UAE and KSA, stands as a beacon of leadership and support within the quantity surveying domain. His dedication to the SLQS community goes beyond his professional duties as he actively assists members in securing Cuba's employment opportunities. Sivakaran's role as a prolific CPD speaker, mentor, and counselor in SLQS UAE has been pivotal, guiding and empowering fellow quantity surveyors towards professional recognition. His leadership and commitment have been instrumental in fostering a vibrant and inclusive community in the U.A.E. Okay, now it's time for the outstanding contributions to SLQS award. So the first award is for the period of 2020. Mr. Manoj Hera. As you all know, Manoj is currently in Australia. If any of his colleagues would love to collect, please give a round of applause. Manoj Hera's impact on SLQS UAE remains unparalleled. As an active member, his tireless efforts have significantly enriched the functions and services offered by SLQS UAE, elevating its value to members. His role as a prominent CPD speaker, mentor, and motivator has left an indelible marker on countless content surveys in the UAE and beyond. Delivering hundreds of CPD sessions, Manoj played a pivotal role in guiding SLQS UAE members towards achieving professional milestones. And the next award for the period of 2021 goes to Mr. Nalinga Chandika Handapangoda. Nalinga Chandika Handapangoda, a former secretary of SLQS UAE, who also a senior commercial officer at Emirates Central Cooling System, remains a cornerstone in elevating the Sri Lankan content service image within the UAE. His unwavering commitment and dedication have left an enduring impact on SLQS UAE growth. Even after completing his tenure, Nalinga continues to selflessly volunteer and actively participate in various SLQS UAE events and activities, portraying an unmatched level of commitment. His reliability as a go-to man for SLQS UAE speaks volume about his selfless and dedication. We extend our heartfelt appreciation for Nalinga's relentless efforts and invaluable inputs that contributes to shape the legacy of SLQS UAE. And the next outstanding contribution to SLQS for the period 2022 presented to Mr. Bulatgama Wedage Subun. Bulatgama Wedage Subun, a former Central Committee member of SLQS UAE, embodied an enthusiastic and dedicated spirit, deeply invested in the growth and prosperity of our community. His genuine passion for SLQS UAE, advancement and pride in membership reflects in every contribution he made. Subun's unwavering commitment surpasses boundaries. He tirelessly participates in SLQS UAE activities, setting exemplary standards for younger members and fostering unity within the community. His unwavering support, invaluable contributions stand as pillars of strength for SLQS UAE, and we are honored to have devoted member like Subun among us. And the last award, that's for the period 2023, outstanding contribution to SLQS, goes to Mr. Lionel Gunathilaka. Lionel Gunathilaka is the commercial manager for the Pioneer LLC, who also former secretary of SLQS UAE from 2019 to 2022. Steered the organization through challenging times, notably during the onset of the pandemic. Despite the unprecedented shift from normalcy to new normal, Lionel and his team never allowed SLQS UAE to fade into obscurity. The pandemic necessitated a halt to social activities, profoundly impacting our professional training programs. However, Lionel's resilience and strategic leadership guided SLQS UAE through this transformative phase. Your commitment to the SLQS UAE community, earning him immense appreciation and admiration. Thank you.
It's time to endure a commitment tribute to a special person. A respected personality within SLQS UAE, Lakshman A. Kularatne holds a senior position, celebrated for his impactful roles as a motivator, mentor, and a speaker. His contributions have been pivotal in nourishing professional development as a CPD speaker, while his enthusiastic management of numerous events has significantly contributed to their success. As Lakshman bids farewell to UAE, SLQS UAE extends heartfelt wishes for his success and fulfillment in all his future endeavors. To appreciate his notable service, we have prepared the award of appreciation. For that, I cordially invite Mr. Lakshman Puraratna to receive the award. And I also invite Mr. Dhammika T. Gamage to present the award. Give a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
शोभन गंगा वही वियाले हंगा डैसिंग पाना ही सरयवा मकरंदे सारे गिलवा आशा वे मासित दलवा सेयावन्नुबगे मंगसेवा पाया विसंद उमरे एया में करो एंबरे रुधारी वन बंबरे मन कलबिला रंगना रुधारी वन बंबरे मन कलबिला रंगना रुधारी वन बंबरे मन कलबिला रंगना हर साराई दे पसे पेना मन साराई ना दे ऐसेना मंगा सही ने लंबेना मन लोली कोमल सेना रंदोली नर्तन गेना नुब मागे ने दो यावेना सरागी सलपटराला तलावी गत सलवाला रुरागी प्रेमा मुलरेमा मतवीला दो मोरा आया विसंद उमरे एया में करो एंबरे रुधारी वन बंबरे मन कलबिला रंगना रुधारी वन बंबरे मन कलबिला रंगना रुधारी वन बंबरे मन कलबिला रंगना रुधारी वन बंबरे मन कलबिला रंगना
We are delighted to announce Green Figure Technical as a gold sponsor for our event. And we extend our heartfelt gratitude Mr. Ibrahim Higazi, the commercial director, for their generous support as a gesture of our appreciation and recognition of Green Future Technical significant contribution. We cordially invite you, Mr. Ibrahim Higazi, to share the stage with us.
Hello, how are you, ladies and gentlemen? You are doing great. My name is Ibrahim. I'm not a quantity surveyor. Maybe I'm lucky for that. I don't work under stress like you. But I will tell you a small story about from 15 years back when I started to work. My company sent me to construction industry. They try to help by providing a technology for the most people under stress in the construction industry. I visit one company, he told me, come, I will show you who's the most person suffering in our company. I go to small desk, I found one guy, he have a lot of drawings, a lot of documents, and magnifier. This is in 2007. This guy, he's suffering. Then I asked him, what you are doing? I'm not an engineer, I'm a computer engineer. He told me I prepare the BOQ. I told him, BOQ? What is BOQ? Told me, you don't know what BOQ? No. Told me, be out quickly please. I don't have time. So from here I start to learn. There is some people in construction industry, it's not recognized by most of the people, even in same industry, how they are suffering. So our company take here a decision that we will try to find a solution to make these people feel happy. There will be less pressure. We cannot ignore it all, but it will be less. So we search and we find a software which is name is PlanSwift. Anyone here know PlanSwift software? Okay. So PlanSwift now is installed and work in more than 800 companies, 500 plus in U.A.E. Big, medium, small, contractor, consultant, developer, they are using that software. We are offering that technology from so many years back. And we have a lot. Imagine what? We give a training to more than 25,000 engineers right now. They are using that software to get a quantity easily, and they can deal with a drawing in easy way. I'm not here to speak about that. We have a booth outside. This people, they give it to us to show you how we can deal with that one. But we don't stop till that. Now guys, I have a message which is I try to convince people in 15 years back, every quantity surveyor, stop working sometime, try to learn something related to technology. Technology can help you. Imagine or no, AI is coming. Many of us don't know how to use AI for construction industry or even as a quantity surveyor. How it will help me? Many people come to me, Ibrahim, hey, AI will replace me. I told him, yes. If you don't know about AI, you will be replaced. But not with the technology. You will be replaced with another quantity surveyor, understand what is AI and how it can use. So it's easy and simple. Just search, just look online, just to find a people like us. Here there is so many service providers. Ask them, check what technology they can provide to you. It's just to make your life much easier and remove some of your stress. When I start working with construction company, when I asked them, they told me if you need to know about the quantity surveyor, you have to go to Sri Lankan quantity surveyor. I told you, yeah, racist. Why that? So really I think why? So I keep thinking, this guy, they are drink a lot of tea, sure, they have the best in the world, so maybe this is the reason? Actually no, the reason is the education. You have a special education. After a few years when I engaged with universities like Motowa, and I give training by myself to our students, I know how they are beyond, and they are know a lot about quantity surveyors, even when they don't go to the practical or to the industry yet. So again, my message, which is I raised it from 15 years back, for every quantity surveyor, your job is really not easy at all. Really, you need to do a lot of tasks, a lot of things. So just take a look to the technology. Technology can help you a lot. And wish you all a nice night, and thank you all. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the end of the formal sessions this evening. What is left now is the musical extravaganza that all of you had been waiting for. And of course, the dinner. But before all that, there is one last duty that I have to perform on behalf of the SLQS UAE committee. That is to deliver the vote of thanks. There are many of you who made this occasion successful, and therefore it is going to be a very long list included in this vote of thanks, and I sincerely hope that you would not be bored by this last formal event this evening. Let me start by thanking the Honorable Sri Lankan Consul General, Mr. Alex Gunasekara, for gracing this occasion. We also thank our guest of honor, Mr. Haitham Tukan, the Group CEO of DEPA Interiors, represented by Mr. Hasneen Mahadi, Regional Operations Director of DEPA Interiors. A thank you to Mrs. Rita Arnold, Commercial Director of DEPA as well. Thank you Ms. Sandamali Valpita and Ms. Samatha Dharanayaka for being here representing the Sri Lankan Embassy. Next, our thanks go to our platinum sponsor, XCOM, representing which we have Mr. Palachai Veera, the CEO, and Mr. Gaurav Kuruppu, the country manager. Also, thank you our two gold sponsors, Hardcore Group, represented by Mr. Nabil Debas, and Green Future Technical, represented by Mr. Ibrahim Pegazi. Thank you all other organizations who provided sponsorship for this occasion. Thank you Mr. Andrew Minihan for being here representing RICS and Mr. Lokita Karavita representing AIQS. It is now time to thank our QS Guru, who is a blessing to our community, Professor Indravansa Samaratunga. Thank you, sir, for being tonight. I shall now try to keep this long list as short as possible by thanking for being here to grace this occasion to Mr. Renil Nadavansha, representing Chairman of SLPA, Mr. Damnikati Gamage, the Chairman, CICES, U.A.E. region, and also co-representative of IQSSL U.A.E. chapter, Mr. S.P.A. Kirtiratna, co-representative of IQSSL U.A.E. chapter, Mr. Priyangani Mel, President IIESL U.A.E., Mr. Shalakai Pereira, President of Sahana. Also, our thanks goes to the following special guests representing various professional associations: Mr. Raniel De Silva, Mr. Indika Paranumitana, Mr. Gorika Hapuarachi, Mr. Istiaq Rasi. We now thank our other special guests, Mr. Luai Azam, Mr. Irshad Akhtar, Mr. Farid Sadi. We thank in advance the artists, Mr. Rukanta Gunatilaka, Mrs. Raini Gunatilaka, and the RO musical band who are waiting to entertain you after this vote of thanks. Thank you Rangadari Dancing Academy for providing the beautiful dancing performances. A big thank you also goes to the committee members and other SLQSs who supported this event by finding sponsorships, who are Mr. Sujit Gunatilaka, Mr. Sivakaran Kanagaratna, Mr. Ajanta Premaratna, Mr. Sabiq Mohammed, Mr. Chaturu Dayanand, Mrs. Jaini Darshani, Mr. Dimanta Mark Pereira, Mr. Kalana Boteju, Mr. Noel Malinda, Mr. Lionel Ganatilaka, Mr. Jagat Kirti Surya, and Mr. Mantushri Nandana. Now our thanks to those who assisted us in making this a successful event in many ways. Those who provided valuable articles, messages, and poems for the souvenir, staff of Silver Circle for the souvenir graphic design, the management and the staff of the Millennium Plaza Downtown Hotel, Mr. Rushdi Abdul of Classic Venture staff who coordinated the hotel reservations and artist visa, Trio Events and Classic Venture staff who coordinated the DTMC approval process, Alliance Events, the staff for professional sound, Mr. HMD Pereira of Heaven Street for his professional service as the official event photographer and the videographer, Mr. Khalid Fernando and Nada Radio for contributing with media support and committee, the families of the SLQS UAE 36 get together organizing committee members for their utmost cooperation and support. SLQS UAE members and families who supported us and being present at the event tonight. And last but not least, all others who have provided their generous support in numerous ways to make this event a great success. Though not mentioned, but their identities are the full list of who we have included in the event souvenir honor form part of this vote of thanks. It was after many years that you have got an opportunity to attend the SLQS UAE get together. So enjoy the evening, ladies and gentlemen. So ladies and gentlemen, now the time is yours. So you can talk with each other, you can refresh your relationships, you can networking, and after about 10 minutes, we will start the most awaited musical extravaganza. Thank you, everyone.
The next session is the musical session. It goes with something more towards Sri Lankan music. So let me start off with our mother tongue. All the delegates, the distinguished delegates who are from the other nationalities, please bear with me for a minute. Subha Sandhyawa, Ayubowan. අපි හම්බෙන්නේ හුඟ කාලෙකින් අවුරුදු 4කින්. මේ අවුරුදු 4ට වෙච්ච දේවල් බොහොමයි. SLQS එකේ පිරිසක් මෙහෙන් ගියා. ඊට වඩා අලුත් පිරිසක් නැවත මෙහි ආවා. ඒ වගේම කොරෝනාත් එක්ක මේකේ නොවිච්ච දෙයක් නැහැ. හැබැයි SLQS එකේ තිබ්බ ශක්තිය, එකමුතුව, ඇඩැප්ටබිලිටි එක හින්දා අපිට පුළුවන් වුණා ඒ හැම බාධකයකටම ඔරොත්තු දෙන්න. ශක්තිමත්ව ඉන්න. අපිට මුහුණට මුහුණ හමු වෙන්න බැරි වෙනකොට අපි අන්තර්ජාලයට කොටු වෙනවා. හැබැයි ඒ කොටු වෙච්ච එකෙන් අද අපිට පුළුවන් වෙලා තියෙනවා SLQS එකේ සංවිධානය කරන අධ්‍යාපන වැඩසටහන් රටවල් 10කට 12කට එහා පැතිර ඉන්න ශ්‍රී ලාංකික ප්‍රමාණ සමීක්ෂකයන් වෙත විවෘත කරන්න. ඒ වගේම අපිට පුළුවන් වෙලා තියෙනවා අලුත් විදිහට හිතලා අලුත් ආකාරයේ එකමුතු වීම සංවිධානය කරන්නට. අලුත් ආකාරයේ ක්‍රීඩා උත්සව සංවිධානය කරන්නට. මේ හැමදේම සිද්ධ වුණේ ජ්‍යෙෂ්ඨයන්ගේ පරිණත බවත්, කනිෂ්ඨයන්ගේ කැපවීමත්, සුබපතන්නන්ගේ ආශිර්වාදයත් එකට එකතු කරගෙන. හොඳම උදාහරණය තමයි වසර ගණනකට පස්සේ මෙවර RICS සමත් ප්‍රතිශතය බලනකොට අපි ඉතාමත් ඉහළින්. මෙවර AIQS සමත් ප්‍රතිශතය බලනකොට අපි ඉතාමත්ම ඉහළින්. ඒ විතරක් නෙවෙයි. සෞදි අරාබියේ විවෘත වෙන වෙළඳපොළ දිහා බැලුවම ශ්‍රී ලාංකික ප්‍රමාණ සමීක්ෂකයන් ඊටත් වඩා ඉහළින්. ඉතින් මේ අවුරුදු 4 තුල උනේ හැම දෙයක්ම හොඳයි. මේ සියලුම දේවල් එක්ක මීට මාස කිහිපයකට කලින්, සති කිහිපයකට කලින් අපි සූදානම් වෙනවා 36 වෙනි ශ්‍රී ලාංකික ප්‍රමාණ සමීක්ෂකයන්ගේ එකමුතුව සංවිධානය කරන්නට. පරම්පරා 3ක ආදරය දිනාගත්ත, පරම්පරා 3ක අවධානය දිනාගත්ත, පරම්පරා 3ක රසකාමීත්වය හොරකම් කරපු අපේ ආදරණීය ගායකයා රෝකාන්ත ගුණතිලකයන්, ඒ වගේම රයිනි චාරුකා එක්සත් අරාබි එමිරාජ්‍යයේ ශ්‍රී ලාංකික ප්‍රමාණ සමීක්ෂකයන්ගේ එකමුතුව වෙනුවෙන් එකතු කරගන්නට අපි හුඟක් සාර්ථක සැලසුම් හැදුවා. සාර්ථක සැලසුම් සමග අකණ්ඩ කැපවීම සමග සියලුම දේවල් අද රාත්‍රිය වෙනකන් මෙලෙස නිර්මාණය කරනකොට අපිට පුළුවන් වුණා මේ රටේ ඉන්න 450ක් ප්‍රමාණ සමීක්ෂකයෝ මේ වහල යටට එක්කහු කරන්න. සැලසුම් හොඳ වුණා, ක්‍රියාව හොඳ වුණා. හැබැයි අපිට එක තැනක නතර වෙන්නට සිද්ධ වුණා. ඒ සබහා දහම. ඔබ සියලු දෙනාටම පුංචි දැනුවත් කිරීමක් කරන්නට සිද්ධ වෙනවා. අද උදෑසන සිදු වූ හදිස්සි සෞඛ්‍ය තත්ත්වයක් නිසා රෝකාන්ත ගුණතිලකයන්ට ගුවන් තොටුපොළේ ඉඳන්ම සුලේකා රෝහලට යන්නට සිද්ධ වුණා. මම මෙලෙස කතා කරනකොටත් ඔහු හදිසි ප්‍රතිකාරාංශයේ නැවතිලා ඉන්නවා. ඔහුගේ සෞඛ්‍ය තත්ත්වය ඉතාමත් හොඳ අතට හැරෙමින් පවතින්නේ. නමුත් ඔහු තවමත් ඉන්නේ රෝහලේ. ඔබ සියලු දෙනා මෙතනට ආවේ රූකාන්තගේ ලස්සන ගීත අහන්නට. අපි එක රැයක් ඉවසමු. තව රැයවල් 10ක් 20ක් 100 ගණනක් අපිට ඔහුගේ ගීත අහන්නට පුළුවන් වේවි. ඔහු නිරෝගීව හිටියොත්. අපි සියලු දෙනාම ඉතසිතින් ඔහුට ඉක්මන් සුවය ප්‍රාර්ථනා කරමු. තත්වය මෙසේ තියෙනකොට හැමදෙනාම කලබල වෙන්නට පුළුවන්. හැමදෙනාම සංවේදී වෙන්නට පුළුවන්. මේ සියලුම දේවල් සලකලා බලලා රයිනි ඉස්සරහට ආවා. පුංචිවත් වෙනස්කමක් කරන්න නැතුව අපි ඉවෙන්ට් එක කරමු කියලා. හැබැයි ඒ වෙලාවෙත් රෝකාන්ත මහත්මයා මුලින්ම අහලා තිබ්බේ ඉවෙන්ට් එකට මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා. අපි දන්නවා මේක තර්ඩ් පාර්ටි ඉවෙන්ට් එකක් නෙවෙයි. මේක ප්‍රමාණ සමීක්ෂකයන්ගේ එහෙම නැත්නම් අපි වෙනුවෙන් අපි සංවිධානය කරගන්න ඉවෙන්ට් එකක්. එතකොට මේ වගේ අවස්ථාවක් අපිට විඳ දරා ගන්නට බැරි තරම් ප්‍රාථමික ප්‍රමාණ සමීක්ෂකයන් නෙමෙයි කියලා අපි හිතනවා. ඉතින් මේ රාත්‍රිය තවදුරටත් වර්ණවත් කරන්නට, මේ රාත්‍රිය තවදුරටත් ඔබට සමීප කරන්නට රයිනි අපිත් එක්ක රැඳී සිටිනවා. මම මේ අවස්ථාව කරගන්නවා රයිනිට හදවතින්ම ස්තුති කරන්නට. තත්වය උඩ හරි දැනුවත් කිරීම එච්චරයි. එහෙම කියලා අපි කන එක, බොන එක, නටන එක මෙතනින් නවතින්නේ නැහැ. රයිනිත් ඉන්නවා, අපේ බෑන්ඩ් එකත් පස්සකින් ඉන්නවා. අපි සූදානම් රාත්‍රිය අපි කල්පනා කරපු විදිහටම, අපි සැලසුම් කරපු විදිහටම, අපි ප්ලෑන් කරපු විදිහටම SLQS get together night එක ඒ විදිහටම ලස්සනට ඉදිරියට කරගෙන යන්නට. හෆරත්.
Thank you, Supun. It's time to introduce our well-renowned band of Sri Lanka, Aru, Supun Taraka on guitar, Dilip Fernando on keys, Janitha Priyanka on drums, Dilash Atanayaka on percussion, Kamishka Morais on vocals, Akila Dharmasena on bass. Ladies and gentlemen, let's enjoy the vibe of Sri Lankan music tonight.
Give it up for Raini Charuka Gunathilak, everybody!
May song came to me at a special time, I guess. And I'm so glad I chose to do this song with my friend Piatra Rajapaksa. This is another version, actually. But I'm going to dedicate this song to all of you. Ogolo හැමෝටම මම dedicate කරනවා මේ සින්දුව. මොකද අපි හැමෝම අපේ රට දාලා අපි හැමෝම කියන්නේ ඕගොල්ලෝ හැමෝම but මමත් මේ වගේ ඇවිල්ලා perform කරන්නේ හීනයක් දිගේ යන්න, හීනයක් achieve කරන්න. ඉතින් ඒ හීන හැම දෙයක්ම, හැම හීනයක්ම, හැම ලස්සන හීනයක්ම සැබෑ වෙන්න කියලා මම හදවතින්ම ප්‍රාර්ථනා කරනවා. All right, here we go. මට පොඩ්ඩක් සාසත් සුට්ටක් උස්ස ගන්න පුළුවන් ප්ලීස්. සෙවනල්ලක් මග හැර යන අඳුරේදිත් මාගාවින් රැඳී නුඹ හිටියද හැම සංසාරෙම මේ වාගේ මගේ ළඟටම වී ඔබ හින්දාම ගැයු පෙම්බදක් දෝරේ ගලා ගියා දැන් නුඹෙන් මං විඳිමි හැඟුමන් මාහත නිවාරණා එමුද ඒ ගැල්ල දවසක් ඒවි අපිත් කියමු 1 2 3 4 දවසක් පොඩ්ඩක් හයියෙන්. දවසක් Thank you so much.
රූකාන්තගේ සින්දුවක් අපිත් එක්ක පොඩ්ඩක් සෙට් වෙලා ගහන්නේ. right රූකාන්ත අයියත් එක්ක කරපු arrangement එක රයින්ට එකපාරට දෙන්න යන්න ඕනේ.
අමාරුවේ දාන්න හදන්නේ මට දාඩිය දැම්ම පේනවද මෙච්චර නටුව දාඩිය දැම්මේ නැහැ. ඒක කිව්ව විතරයි දාඩිය දැම්ම. ඕකේ. කිව්වට
ඔය එන්නේ
සොමිය ඉන්නවා දෙයොදනි අපි නොදනි දවස කවුරු කියනවා ඇතත් එකයි නැතත් එකයි ළඟත් එකයි දුරත් එකයි මට කාලයි මෙතෙන්ට ආවේ නගේ මලේ ඇලේ දොලේ අපේ කටහඬ තාම ඇහෙනවා කිව්වට කීවැල් ගොතලා කියනවා සීපල හදලා ආදරේට ඕන දෙයක් කරන්න හැකිලු සල්ලිනට වශ වෙනවාලු ආදරේට ඕන දෙයක් කරන්න හැකිලු සල්ලිනට වශ වෙනවාලු කවුරු බැඳලා අකුල් හෙලලා ආදරයක් එපා කපන්න අඩිය අඩිය දීලා නගින මිනිහ ටිකා එපා ලවන්න අපිත් එක්ක ඔබ ආවොත් hina වෙනව හැමදාම මේ කියන්නේ ඇත්තයි මල්ලි අපිත් එක්ක ඔබ ආවොත් hina වෙනව හැමදාම මේ කියන්නේ ඇත්තයි කොරියෝ උලක් එකයි බිලක් එකයි මලක් එකයි නැතත් එකයි අපි හැමදාම සොමියේ ඉන්නවා දෙයොදනි අපි නොදනි මැරෙන දවස කවුරු කියනවා ඇතත් එකයි නැතත් එකයි ළඟත් එකයි දුරත් එකයි මට කාලයි මෙතෙන්ට ආවේ නගේ මලේ ඇලේ දොලේ අපි කඩහඩ පෑම ඇහෙනවා කිව්වා අනාගතේ කොහොම වෙයිද හිතලා හිතලා ඇයිද දැවෙන්නේ පොතේ සතේ නැතේ කියා ඇයිද හිතින් හඬන්නේ අපිත් එක්ක ඔබ ආවොත් hina වෙනව හැමදාම මේ කියන්නේ ඇත්තයි මල්ලි අපිත් එක්ක hina වෙනව හැමදාම මේ කියන්නේ ඇත්තයි මල්ලි උලක් එකයි පිලක් එකයි මලක් එකයි නැතත් එකයි අපි හැමදාම සොමියේ ඉන්නවා දෙයොද අපි නොදනි මැරෙන දවස කවුරු කියනවා ඇතත් එකයි නැතත් එකයි ළඟත් එකයි දුරත් එකයි මට කාලයි මෙතෙන්ට ආවේ නගේ මලේ ඇලේ දොලේ අපි කටහඬ තාම ඇහෙනවා කිව්වට කීවැල් ගොතලා කියනවා සීපල හදලා ආදරේට ඕන දෙයක් කරන්න හැකිලු ආදරේට හේ ආදරේට ඕන දෙයක් කරන්න හැකිලු සල්ලිනටත් වශ වෙනවාලු ආදරේට ඕන දෙයක් කරන්න හැකිලු සල්ලි නැතත් රජ වෙනවාලු Thank you so much. Thank you.
Right.
God bless.
Alright, please give it up one more time for the diva herself, the one and only Rani Shahrukh. Gunathilak, everybody.